What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome on into a brand new live stream. It's been a while. It's been a couple of days. It's been since, Friday since I'm live, but here we are. Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals of the San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is going to be probably one of the most important games of the series for both these organizations, because series is tied, and it's not like it's 1-1, right, where you have time to come back. It's 2-2, right? The winner will only be one win away from going to the NBA Finals. See, this is a very important game. It's more important for the Spurs, I would say, just because the Spurs are technical underdogs in this game, but Game 6 will be played in San Antonio. The potential closeout game for Oklahoma will be in San Antonio. Actually, I would say this game is actually more important for Oklahoma, I would say. This game is more important for Oklahoma because if they lose this game, then they have to travel to San Antonio for the Spurs closeout game, right? But if the Thunder win, right, then at least the Spurs will have a home game to force a Game 7 back in Oklahoma, which is not what you want, but at least will draw the series out an extra few days. So this is a very important game. In my opinion, it's more important for Oklahoma. They got to get the job done. They got to defend home court. But we'll see. I mean, the Thunder, they are 60% favorites. They are sitting at 3.5-point favorites here at home. Over-under being 216.5 points. I am going to go with the over on the 216.5, and I am going to go with the Spurs to win this game as the underdogs to take a 3-2 lead as we head to Game 6 on Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, this game we play at the Paycom Center, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, we have JB DeRosa, Tony Brothers, James Capers, and Sean Wright as your 4 referees for the officiating crew in this matchup here on a Tuesday afternoon. Now, before we continue, I do want to say a couple of things. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to the New York Knicks, because yesterday, the New York Knickerbockers swept the Cleveland Cavaliers. They got them up and out of there in 4 games. A clean sweep for the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. I didn't even do a single Eastern Conference game because this was a boring series. I mean, the Knicks got the Cavs up and out of there in 4 games. I mean, none of these games were competitive at all. Knicks won in overtime game 1. That was kind of a competitive game. Game 2 was kind of a blowout, 16 points. Then 121-108 victory game 3. And then game 4, they won by over 30 points. I mean, none of these games were really competitive. Game 1 was kind of competitive, but that was game 1. Other than that, the series was so easy. It was a cakewalk. And now the Knicks, they're going to be having probably a week rest, waiting for their next opponent, either the Thunder or the Spurs, because the series will at least be dragged on to Thursday, and it could be dragged on until Saturday if we go to a Game 7 back in Oklahoma. But we'll see, man. NBA Finals will all kick off June 3rd at 7:30 p.m. All the games will be at 7:30 for the NBA Finals starting June 3rd, which will be next Wednesday. So that's all of that stuff. And then before we bring the game up, I do want to take a look here at some of the NHL games. That's pretty interesting. NHL games, you have the Hurricanes and the Canadiens. You have the Hurricanes, they're up 2-1. They did lose the first game, but they've won 2 straight, so now the Hurricanes lead 2-1 in that series over the Canadiens with a nice, phenomenal overtime win. It's kind of crazy. 2 of the 3 games have been overtime games. You just know how good the Hurricanes-Canadiens series actually is. They'll play again tomorrow, see if the Canadiens can tie the series up or the Hurricanes can take a 3-1 lead. That would be pretty insane. And then today at 8 o'clock, you have the Vegas Golden Knights. They have a chance to sweep the Avalanche today at 8 o'clock, so we'll see. Avalanche, they have to win this game to avoid elimination, or the Golden Knights can sweep the Avalanche and move on to the Stanley Cup Finals and get some rest ahead of the Hurricanes and the Canadiens. So we'll see how all that shakes up, ladies and gentlemen. There's a freaking bug flying around. Like, we serious? Why is there a bug flying around? All right, so let me go ahead and bring this game up, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. Peacock TV. Boom. Alright. I got the game up. They're currently doing the national anthem. Game probably going to start within the next 6-ish minutes or so. They're currently doing the national anthem, little saxophone solo for the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, I do kind of want to give a big shout out to some of the streamers who are streaming this game because that's what I like to do, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll kind of take a look at some of the previous games in the series, kind of take a look at who's doing well, storylines, and all of that crazy shenanigans. Sports Fear the live right now, sitting at nearly 700 likes on over 4,000 viewers. They've been streaming every single series in the playoffs. It's been a phenomenal ride for them. You also got Football Nation. They have 2,500 viewers with almost 300 likes on the board. They're later to show Football Nation some love. He already has Game 6 stream already up, as that game will be in 47 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, as we're currently doing the starting lineup for the Spurs and the Thunder matchup. So taking a look here at the last game of the series, taking a look at game number 4 and kind of taking a look at some of the points per game, looking at the box score. You had Isaiah Hartenstein. He put up 12 points. He was 6 for 11 from the field there for the Thunder. He had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, and 5 defensive rebounds. Chet Holmgren had 10 points. He was 3 for 8 for the field, 0 for 1 from downtown, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers. Shea had 19 points, 6 for 15 from the field. So everyone shot under 50% there for the Thunder. I mean, they shot 33% as a collective team, 18% from downtown. The Thunder, they shot terrible. I mean, they didn't even put up 85 points, which is very rare for the Thunder in a game like a playoff game. Putting less than 85 points is very rare for the Thunder. And the Spurs, they barely put up 100 points, and they still won by over 20 points, which is insane. Like, having 103 points and still winning by over 20 points is kind of crazy. Kind of freaking crazy. I mean, it was just a terrible offensive performance for the Thunder. I mean, terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, he had 10 points from Kendrick Williams coming off the bench and 11 for Isaiah Joe. Alex Caruso had a very bad game, 0 for 1 from the field, played 14 minutes. I mean, it was just an awful collective game for the Thunder as a collective unit. The Spurs, you had Julian Champagnie at 2 points. He did terrible, 1 for 7. But Victor Wembanyama, 31 minutes, 33 points, 11 for 22 shot, 50% from the field, 3 for 7 for downtown, 8 for 9 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Not bad. De'Aaron Fox, 5 for 13 from the field with 12 points. Okay. Vassell, 13 points, 3 for 7 from the field. Stephon Castle, 13 points, 5 for 11 from the field. Harrison Barnes had 5 points, but he was 0 for 4 from the field. He had 5 free throws. Kelly Olynyk had 3 points. Keldon Johnson had 6 points, 6 from Jordan McLaughlin. 6 from Luke Cornett, 3 from Jordan McLaughlin, 7 from Dylan Harper. My bad. Spurs did shoot 39%, which is not great, but way more than the Thunder. Spurs also shot 27% from downtown, 75% from the free throw line. I mean, it was a terrible shooting night for both those teams, but it was way better for the San Antonio Spurs. All right, starting lineup here for the Thunder, you have Luke Dort as your forward, Jared McCain as your guard, Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, your starting 5. So Jared McCain taking the starting role here for the Thunder. Let me go ahead and try and find... here, Spurs. I think they have the starting lineup posted. Yeah, here. So this is the starting lineup here for the San Antonio Spurs. You have De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Julian Champagnie, and Victor Wembanyama. That's the 5 for the Spurs here in this matchup, ladies. And number 4, number 5, number 24, number 30, and number 1. So Julian Champagnie will be taking one of the starting spots, ladies and gentlemen. And now we take a look at the Thunder. You have Mark Guinot, your head coach for the Thunder. But Isaiah Hartenstein, Jared McCain, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lu Dort, and Chet Holmgren. Starting line here for the OKC Thunder. Game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Winner will take the series lead and will have the closeout game in San Antonio. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We will see. Bro, they said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be out for Game 5 due to an oblique injury. Bro, he's in the starting 5. Brian Caldwell, you are a freaking liar, man. Like, you're getting my hopes all high and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. All right, here comes Mitch Johnson on the bench getting ready to go. Kind of took a little nap earlier today. He's locked and ready to go here at Oklahoma, baby. Okay, see, it's getting loud and rowdy. Got my scoreboard up. We got a pretty cool colorway going on. Hopefully it's not too bright for y'all. Just let me know. I'll change the colors if so. But here we go. The San Antonio Spurs are going to be rocking their black jerseys that have the white and the silver trim, baby. Let's go. The Thunder are going to be rocking their white jerseys that can have the blue, the orange, and the yellow trim. So the Spurs, they're going to be rocking. The Spurs are rocking these. The Spurs are rocking these. I don't care about dicks. They're rocking these jerseys right here. They're rocking the black jerseys with the white and the silver trim. And the Thunder are wearing their normal classic home white jerseys. Those are the two jerseys that these two organizations are rocking here. Game number 5, ladies and gentlemen, is underway. Game number 5. Series is tied. First Western Conference Finals to be tied 2-2 since 2018. Warriors versus Rockets. The NBA Finals on the Eastern Conference side has already been determined. The Knicks have already punched their ticket. They're just going to be waiting for their opponent here, at least for a few days. Tip is up, and it's going to go to the San Antonio Spurs here on a Tuesday night, baby. Let's go. NBC Peacock action. Here we go. 15 on the shot clock. Stephon Castle's going to drive, going to kick it out. It's going to be De'Aaron Fox, and he misses the 3 to start the game. And Chet Holmgren going to come clashing in with the rebound, and here comes the Thunder. It's Shea on the right side. Different camera angle tonight, baby. Shea step back, picked up his dribble, finds Jared McCain, kicks it out. Isaiah Hartenstein back on to Jared McCain. Under 10 on the shot clock. McCain drives, steps back, finds Wembanyama, and that's a turnover. Thunder, you cannot hold the ball for more than 15 seconds. Vassell finds Champagnie, trailing the pack, launches the 3 off the back iron. Fox finds a rebound back to Champagnie, pump fake, kicks it out. Vassell in the corner, turn on the shot clock, back up top to Fox. Fox gonna dance up top here to Castle, 5 on the shot clock. Castle, strong crossover, spin move, and Castle's gonna lose the ball. And here comes Shea and the Thunder. Very sloppy offense for both of these organizations. Shea finds Jared McCain, guarded by Champagnie, kicks it out to Lou Dort. Corner 3, Dort off the back iron. Rebounded there by Chet Holmgren. He's got the forward, he pulls it up, he knocks it down. That's the first basket of the game. Thunder, first team to put some points up on the board, 2-0 with 10:48 to go. Here comes the 3, that's off for the Spurs. And here comes the Thunder with 10:40 to go in the first. Here comes Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, finds Jared McCain. Guarded by Vassell, right side of the court. McCain gets in the paint, stepping back, pull up. It's way off. Rebounded by Julian Champagnie. And here comes the Spurs with 10:28, 27, 26, 25 to go. Fox gets in the paint, the footwork, misses the layup. And doesn't matter. He's going to fight for the offensive board. Here comes Vassell. Finds Wembanyama calling for the ball. He's going to lose. And here comes Shea and the Thunder. I mean, it's a freaking wide-out game here at the Paycom Center. Hartenstein kicks it to Lou Dort. Corner 3 off the iron. That's his second missed 3 in the corner there. Here comes the Spurs. 10 minutes to go. Only one basket has been made. Fox finds Castle. He's going to launch the 3. Castle knocks it down. And the Spurs have the lead. Second basket of the game made. And the Spurs with a 3-2 lead. Beautiful 3 there for Castle. Spurs shooting 20% from the field. Thunder shooting 25% from the field. Here comes Dort, finds Hartenstein up top. Hands it off to McCain. 15 on the shot clock. 9:45 to go in the first. McCain finds Chet Holmgren. Holmgren guarded by Vassell. Holmgren spin move. Pulls it up. He's got the height advantage. And he's knocking down. You can't have freaking Vassell and Chet Holmgren. That's just a mean mismatch. Here comes Fox. Going to drive. Gets to his spot. Floats it up. And it's good. And the Spurs retake the lead. Spurs are like, you make a shot. We can do it better, baby. Here we go. 9:24, 22. Here comes Shea. Drives. Tries to find Hartenstein on the block. Turns the ball over. Wembanyama. He's going to get denied. Forces a turnover. Now the Thunder are going the other way. Here comes Shea. Guarded by Champagnie. Shea step back. Pump fake. Pick up a dribble. Trying to do some footwork. Trying to create some space. Shea misses the mid-range jumper. Champagnie with the rebound. Both these teams, they are shooting awful to start this game off. Castle finds Fox wide open 3 as he's trailing the pack. No good. Dort with the rebound finds Shea. 8:50 to go. It's still a 5-4 Spurs lead. Here comes Shea on the right side of the court. The Paycom Center logo. Guarded by Victor Wembanyama. Shea with 12 on the shot clock. Finds Isaiah Hartenstein wide open. Victor Wembanyama was cheating. And Isaiah Hartenstein was eating as he was just in the paint. Wide open slam. 8.5 minutes ago, a 6-5 Thunder lead. Here comes Castle on the right side. Guarded by McCain. Strong crossover. Castle pump fake. Kicks it out. Julian Champagnie. Wide open corner 3. Got it. Bang, baby. Let's go, Julian Champagnie. Spurs back up by 2. Spurs, they're knocking down their 3s. That's for sure. As they're shooting 33% from downtown. That's 2 for 6. 15 Seconds on the shot clock, 8:05 to go in the first. Here comes Jerry McCain, tries to blow by Victor Wembanyama, turns the ball over, Champagnie up ahead to Vassell. Vassell finds Champagnie, another three. Ball, baby! Julian Champagnie! He's knocked down 2 threes on that left side. Mitch Johnson, he's hyped. Spurs up by 5, 7:56 to go. Very rough start, but both these teams, especially the Spurs, they're starting to build a little bit of a rhythm. Julian Champagnie knocking down very crucial threes. He knocked down a corner three, and then he knocked down a three kind of on the left side of the court, but more on the arc. 2 left side three for Julian Champagnie, and the Spurs up by 5 over the Thunder. What an incredible start here for the Spurs. It was a rough start for both these teams, shooting 20 and 25% respectively, but the Spurs have slowly picked up the pace, baby. Slowly picked up the pace, and the atmosphere is crazy. I mean, this is a Thunder whiteout game, which is usually one of the craziest atmospheric games the Thunder have. You know, they have blackout games, but the whiteout games are crazy. But Julian Champagnie, 6 points, 2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. So he's doing a lot for the Spurs right now. De'Aaron Fox got 2 points, 25% for the field, 1 for 4, 0 for 2 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Devin Vassell, 0 for 1 from the field, does have 1 assist, has 1 turnover though. Stephon Castle's 3 points, 1 for 1 from the field, 1 for 1 for downtown, 2 assists, 1 turnover. Wembanyama has not taken a single shot yet. He turned the ball over once, so a very rough start there for Victor Wembanyama. But the Spurs are shooting 44% from the field, 43% from downtown, so not bad shooting for the Spurs after that very rough start. Thunder, they have yet to knock down a 3. They're 0 for 2 from downtown, as both shot attempts were from Lou Dort in that corner. But you have Isaiah Hartenstein, he has 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field. Chet Holmgren has 4 points, he's 2 for 2 from the field. As he had the first basket of the game, Isaiah Hartenstein had a wide open dunk where Victor Wembanyama was cheating a little bit. 3 rebounds are coming in there from Chet Holmgren, as the Thunder shooting 43% from the field. That's about it, as it is an 11-6 Spurs ball game. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And I'm going to keep bringing NHL into this because they're also going into the playoffs right now. It is the conference finals and the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't usually watch hockey, but when it's the playoffs, especially conference finals and Stanley Cup, I do watch it because it is pretty interesting. It's pretty competitive hockey. And right now, if you take a look here, you have the Hurricanes. They are up 2-1 over the Canadiens. The Canadiens, they did take the first game, which is crazy because the Hurricanes, they swept their first 2 opponents to get to the conference finals. And in the first game of the conference finals, they lost 6-2 to the Canadiens. But then the Hurricanes won game 2 and game 3, both 3-2 score, and both in overtime. But one was played in North Carolina, the other one was playing in Montreal. So 2 different sceneries, but the same outcome. Same overtime, and, Hurricanes are now up 2-1. They'll play again tomorrow, 7 o'clock, see if the Hurricanes can take a 3-1 lead or the Canadiens can tie it up 2-2. They'll play again on Friday and on Sunday, and if necessary, they'll play on Tuesday, Game 7. But on the other side, you have this series. You have the Golden Knights and the Avalanche. This is a terrible series right now. I mean, it's literally a potential sweep. It's going to be like the freaking Cavs and the Knicks, man. But the Golden Knights, they won on Sunday. They won on Sunday with a score of 5-3 to take a 3-0 lead. And they'll play again today at 8 o'clock. Golden Knights with a chance to sweep up the Avalanche and move on to the Stanley Cup. Or the Avalanche, they can steal a game and force a Game 5 on Thursday at 7 o'clock back in Colorado. Has a team ever come back 3-0 in NHL? Because no team has ever come back down 0-3 in the NBA, and only a handful of teams, I think like 10 or 15 teams, have come back down 1-3 in the NBA. But in the NHL, there has been some teams. NHL teams have achieved a 3-0 series comeback and reverse sweep 4 times. So no one has done it in the NBA, but 4 teams have done it in the NHL. The 1942 Toronto Maple Leafs as they beat Detroit in the Stanley Cup Finals. You have the 1975 New York Islanders as they defeated Pittsburgh in the quarterfinals. You have the 2010 Philadelphia Flyers as they beat the Boston Bruins in the conference semifinals. And then 2014 Kings as they defeated San Jose in the first round. So that's crazy. The 2024 Edmonton Oilers also recently forced a Game 7 after being down 3-0 in the finals. So, I mean, it has happened in the hockey rink. All right, we are back. Here comes Fox, floats it up. He can't get it to go. It's rebounded there by J. Will. 7:15 to go in the first. We missed like 30 seconds, but we're back. 15 on the shot clock. Shea kicks the door back down to Chet Holmgren in the right corner. Got it by Wembanyama. Chet Holmgren is going to get inside the paint. Kick it out here to McCain. 7:02 to go. 5 on the shot clock. Chet Holmgren up top. Finds Door. He's moving around. Got it by Vassell. 2 on the shot clock. Lou Door. Wide open lane, man. Wide open lane. Spurs still up by 3 with 6:50 to go. And here comes Stephon Castle as he dribbles the ball down here for the San Antonio Spurs. 50 on the shot clock. Castle on the right side, guarded by Jared McCain. Castle kicks to Julian Champagnie in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. Champagnie being a bully off the glass layup for Julian Champagnie. Spurs up by 5 with 6.5 minutes to go. Julian Champagnie, he's got, 8 points? He's got as much points as the Thunder do, man. Maybe that guy should be MVP. Shea dribbling through traffic, turns the ball over. And here comes Victor Wembanyama, finds De'Aaron Fox. Spurs in transition, 6:20 to go. Finds Champagnie, right side 3, and Julian Champagnie. This guy has knocked down 3 3-pointers, 2 on the left side, 1 on the right side, knocked down the 2-point. Champagnie has 11 points, 75% from downtown. He's 3 for 4. I mean, he is going crazy. 6 minutes ago, a 16-8 lead for the Spurs. Champagnie has 11 of those points, and Chet Holmgren knocks down a mid-range jumper on the left side of the floor. Makes it a 6-point game. Here comes Champagnie, spin move, finds Victor Wembanyama, pump fakes a 3, kicks it. Champagnie's got the hot hand, corner 3, it's off. And it's going to be a whistle and a foul. I'm going to let the time tick down until we get to where we're at right now with 5:45 to go. But, man, Julian Champagnie, this guy, I mean, look at it. Showing a replay, him just being a bully on Chet Holmgren. Moves Chet Holmgren, he floats it up, and then Champagnie right side 3 over Jay Will. He just recently missed a 3. But, man... And then Jay Will fouls Victor Wembanyama as Wembanyama's trying to get the rebound. So it will be Spurs ball. Here comes the inbound. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. 5:42, 41, 40, 39, 38 to go in the first. Victor Wembanyama's got the height advantage against Jay Will. Kicks it to Champagnie. He's going to launch another 3 off the back guy. He's overdoing it now. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul on the Thunder, as I believe Castle's trying to go for the rebound. But actually, I think they're going to call that an offensive foul, so it'll be Thunder ball with 5.5 minutes to go. And time is going again. All right, so it looks like Jared McCain's going to be taking a little seat on the bench here. Spurs up by 6. 15 on the shot clock. Casey Walls finds Chet Holmgren on top, guarded by Dylan Harper. Harper gets checked back in. Keldon Johnson also in for the Spurs. Caruso also is checked in for the Thunder. Here comes Chet Holmgren, finds Caruso, catch and shoot, corner 3, Caruso knocks it down. I mean, that is Caruso's signature spot. The corner 3 is Alex Caruso's signature spots, and now it is a 3-point game. Thunder knocked down their first 3 of the game, and Stephon Castle just misses the most wide openest layup. How do you miss that? No one is within a 500-mile radius of you, and you miss a wide open layup. What are you doing, Stephon Castle? Now it's a 3-point game, but Shea turns the ball over again, and it's Dylan Harper who misses the layup, but Champagnie is there. You can count on Julian Champagnie tonight, man. He has not disappointed, and the Spurs are up by 5 with under 4.5 minutes to go. And here comes Shea, attracts a double team. Beautiful ball, move around the perimeter. Finds Cason Wallace in the corner. He missed the 3. Keldon Johnson on the rebound. Finds Stephon Castle with 4:20 to go. Here comes Castle, going to dance moves. Tries to lose. Well, he loses the ball. So he's just stumbling. His feet can't stick to the ground. And now here comes the Thunder. Thunder with 6 turnovers, Spurs with 4. Here comes Shea, guarded by Champagnie, finds Caruso up top to Chet Holmgren. 12 on the shot clock, 4 minutes to go. Chet drive, floats up, and it's good. And now it's a 3-point game with 3:59. 18-15, Spurs are up, 3:59 to go in the first. Wow. This has been insane. This has been one of the most wild starts to this series so far, in my opinion. I mean, this has been insane. I mean, game 3, the Spurs had that huge, 19-0 start, something like that. But, this is an interesting start. Julian Champagnie, he is going absolute bananas. I mean, he's going absolute bananas right now, but I ain't complaining. I'm not complaining. Julian Champagnie, 13 points, 5 for 8 from the field, 50% from downtown, 3 for 6, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Phenomenal. Wembanyama still hasn't took any shots, really hasn't done anything at all this game. He's just kind of been out there. It's kind of I guess, an intimidating factor, but he hasn't really done anything at all, offensively or defense. I mean, he does have 1 rebound, but he does have a turnover, so that kind of cancels out. De'Aaron Fox, 2 points. 20% from the field. He's 1 for 5, 0 for 2 from downtown. He does have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. So Fox has done pretty much a little bit of everything all across the board. Devasel took 1 shot. He missed it. He does have 1 assist, 1 steal. Stephon Castle has 3 points, 50% from the field, 1 for 2. He's 100% from downtown, 1 for 1. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. And then obviously Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper both off the bench. They have 0 points. But Keldon Johnson does have 1 rebound and 1 steal in the 2 minutes that he has played. As Spurs are shooting about 40% from the field, not bad. The Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field, not bad. Chet Holmgren, 8 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. But the thing is, like, Chet Holmgren, he's been going up against way shorter people. I mean, Wembanyama, he just hasn't been a spot. He's given up a wide open dunk from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's probably given up at least 4 of the 8 points from Chet Holmgren. So we'll see. Shea's taking 2 shots. He missed both, but he also has 3 turnovers. Shea, I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but he has not been taking care of the ball. He honestly has not been doing that great this series. He's probably had like maybe 1 or 2 good games, but not MVP type material at all. Lou Dort has 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown, 1 rebound. Jared McCain took 1 shot. He missed it. He has 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. Jay Will played 4 minutes. Hasn't really done much except for 1 rebound. Alex Caruso, 2 minutes. He has 3 points. So that corner 3, his first shot of the game, he knocked down. He also has 1 assist and 1 steal. And Cason Wallace, he took 1 shot. That 1 corner 3, he missed it. Thunder shooting 25% from downtown, but 54% from the field. So honestly, not bad as a collective shooting night for the Thunder. We're still shooting over 50%. All right. Kind of continuing with some of the shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we have some freaking ads going on. We have Behind the Arc Basketball. He's live right now. I don't know why it's so freaking pixelated, but he's live right now with over 200 viewers. Just recently hit 31,000 subscribers. So please show Behind the Arc Basketball some love here for the Spurs Thunder game right here. You have TSR Sports, big Spurs fan channel. Over 600 likes with nearly 2,000 viewers, over 35,000 subscribers. He does every single Spurs game, all 82 Spurs games. He's done every single playoff game, everything like that. He picked up 1.6 thousand likes on 103,000 views last game a couple nights ago for game number 4. He's here for game number 5. It's a pretty big night. Sportsphere with nearly 8,000 viewers. Football Nation with over 4,500 viewers. And he also got Goose Sports. We can show him some shout outs as well. He's got 7 likes, got 4 people in the house as he is from Louisiana. So show him some love there as we're coming back from commercial break. Let's go, baby. So Victor Wembanyama, very rough start here for him tonight. He's also kind of been getting a lot of trash talk. The Thunder been kind of mocking him, kind of making face at him. I mean, Wembanyama, I mean, I don't know what it is, but this postseason, they've just hated him. They've hated his guts. They try injuring him. They try and getting him kicked out. Wembanyama's just a good kid in class. He just does his work. He's very, very disciplined, man. All right. Here we go. Here comes Julian Champagny. Finds Keldon Johnson. 10 on the shot clock. Johnson drives. He misses the layup. And here comes Shea. He's going to kick it up top to Cason Wallace. 3:4 to go. Shea finds Chet Holmgren. Pump fakes. Chet drives inside. And he loses the ball. It rolls out of bounds. But it's going to be Thunder ball. Last touch by the Spurs. 3:34 to go in the first. Here comes Alex Caruso. He's going to inbound the ball. Chet Holmgren, 4 for 4 from the field, 8 points. Caruso inbounds the ball here to Jay Will. Finds Shea up top, guarded by Keldon Johnson. Shea, and it's going to be a foul by Keldon Johnson here with 3:31 to go. Thunder, they have 1 foul. The Spurs pick up their first foul. So 1 foul here for both of these teams. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. 3:31 to go in the first. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, here we go. 3:20 to go in the first. Wembanyama finds Keldon Johnson right side. Pump fake. Keldon drives and a lob up top to Victor Wembanyama. And it's a 20-17 Spurs. I don't know where I missed the Thunder points, but there's that. Wemby got his first basket of the game there. It was a dunk. 3:07 to go in the first. All right, let me be locked in. So Keldon Johnson lobbed it to Victor Wembanyama. He literally does a poster over Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, you love to see it, man. You love to just see posters like that, man. All right, here we go. Shea gets double teamed, kicks it. Alex Caruso, corner three. Caruso can't get it to go. Harnstein with the rebound. Kicks it to Caruso, down to Case and Wallace in the right corner. Wallace drives baseline, got the forward out to Shea at the logo. 5 on the shot clock. Shea splits the defense, wide open lane. Shea misses the wide open floater. And here comes the Spurs with 2:40 to go. And Carter Bryant, he gets checked in. The young blood gets checked in, and he's already getting bodied. Shea 0 for 3, has 0 points, start the game off. 2:40 to go in the first, 18 seconds to go on the shot clock. As here comes the Spurs, going to inbound the ball. It's Harper. Inbounds the ball here to Luke Cornett. Cornett hands it off here to Harper. Harper finds Carter Bryant. Left side three. Bryant can't get it to go. Rebounded by Isaiah Harnstein. He's going to kick it to Cason Wallace. And here comes the Thunder. 2:28 to go. Wallace finds Shea, guarded by Dylan Harper. Shea drives, lays it off the glass. No good. Ball's tipped out. Here comes a three from Williams. And that's a 3 ball. And now we have a tie ball game at 20 apiece. I believe that's Kendrick Williams. 2:10 to go in the first, and now it's all tied up at 20 apiece, man. All tied up at 20 apiece. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul down low. 2:06 to go in the first, going to be a whistle and a foul. Oh my God. Yeah, that's actually Kendrick Williams. Bro, I don't even remember the last time I saw Kendrick Williams play. But it's definitely been a while. It's definitely been a while. And bro, what is going on, bro? Like, there's literally okay. Dylan Harper at the free throw line now. 2:06 to go in the first. Harper's first free throw is up. It is good. 21-20. Spurs are up. They're showing a replay here of Wembanyama and Champagnie when they were both on the field. They're showing Wembanyama, who kicked it to Keldon Johnson, who then obviously gave the lob to Wembanyama over Shea, man. We have Julian Champagnie had an incredible start. Honestly, just an astonishing start for Mr. Julian Champagnie. All right. So it's a 22-20. Dylan Harper knocks on the second free throw, and here comes the Thunder. It's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets in the paint, floats it up. He can't get it to go, but a whistle and a foul with 1:55 to go in the first. All right, here comes Shea at the free throw line. 1:55 to go in the first. First free throw's up. It is good. 22-21. Shea knocked on his first point of the game at the free throw line. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, season splits. Regular season, 31.1 points per game, 55% shooting, 6.6 assists. First 2 rounds, 29 points, 51%. This round, those numbers have gone down a little bit as Shea goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 1:50 to go. Here comes De'Aaron Fox, guarded by Caruso. Fox gets double team, finds Carter Bryant. Bryant drives wide open lane. The young blood Carter Bryant just goes right down Broadway and a wide open dunk. 24-22. Here comes Shea. Up top, guarded by Fox. Shea gonna dance, gets double team. 14 on the shot clock, kicks it to Caruso. Caruso guarded by Cornett. Caruso pump fakes, drive, finds Cason Wallace. Wallace drives all the way to the basket, and he's gonna get fouled with 1:26 to go in the first. I believe Dylan Harper potentially with the foul. First free throw is up and is good. 24-23. Bro, okay. I really do support, and I do really like Mitch Johnson allowing Carter Bryant the minutes. You know what I mean? Like, he's a very young pro, a very young basketball player who really hasn't got his name out there, but he's actually doing a really good job. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. He drives all the way to the basket, can't lay it up. Luke Cornett tries to get the offensive board, but the Thunder come flying with it. Here comes Shea. He's going to go all the way to the basket, finds Caruso. Oh, the Thunder were trying to play hot potato, but they were playing too much of hot potato. Caruso just throws it out of bounds. And now it's still a 24-all ball game with 1:06 to go here in the first. Here comes De'Aaron Fox, guarded by Caruso. 12 on the shot clock, under a minute to go. Fox drives, he's in the paint, got the footwork. Fox kicks it, Carter Bryant, 3, ball, baby, Carter Bryant. I believe he's got like 5 points on the night, 27-24, 50 seconds. Holy cow. Now here comes Shea at the logo. 12 on the shot clock, Spurs up by 3, relatively high scoring first quarter here in Oklahoma. 7 on the shot clock, 35 seconds to go. Shea, he's going to drive, put on the brakes, kicks it to Caruso, pump fake. Caruso to Shea, catch and shoot 3. Shea knocks it down as the shot clock expires. Now we have a tie ball game. First field goal made for Shea with 26 seconds to go. And Dylan Harper just loses it. Case and Wallace can't get the finish. Caruso saves it though. Kendrick Williams finds Shea back up top with the logo. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul with 17.7 seconds to go. Oh my God. The Spurs, you just got to keep, bro. You just got to keep the ball, man. Oh my gosh. So they're showing the replay. Carter Bryant guarding Shea. Shea literally does a catch and shoot 3. He drills it. Shea first field goal of the night. And now Shea's at the freaking free throw line. Again, not surprised. And Shea makes the first free throw. He's got 6 points on the night. Wembanyama and Castle are going to check back in here. They're showing the replay of Carter Bryant knocking down the left side 3. I mean, Carter Bryant, he has made some big time moments, but he's also, I don't know, man. He's also kind of been a little iffy on defense, but he's going to take a C. Him and Dylan Harper, the two young blood, the two rookies, going to take a little C as Shea 2 for 2 on that trip to the line, 29-27 with 17.7 seconds to go here in the first. Spurs with a chance to tie or take the lead here to end the first quarter. Here comes Castle, dribbles the ball down here for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle down to 8 seconds to go in the first, using Wemby as a pick. Wembanyama, 3 seconds. Wembanyama, he's trying to get the last shot. Step back 3 for Wemby. It's off right side of the rim. That's the end of the first quarter. A 29-27 Thunder lead at the end of one. We're going to refresh the timer. We're going to put it at, 12 minutes, obviously. There you go. All right, at the end of one, Julian Champagnie, 13 points, 9 minutes, 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 6 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Victor Wembanyama, he's got 2 points, 50% from the field, 1 for 2, 0 for 1 from downtown, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 steal. De'Aaron Fox, 10 minutes played, 2 points, 1 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Devin Vassell, 9 minutes played, 0 points, 0 for 1 from the field, 0 for 1 from downtown. Very rough night for Devin Vassell. He does have 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Stephon Castle, 8 minutes played, 3 points, 50% from the field, 1 for 2, 1 for 1 from downtown, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. Keldon Johnson's played 3 minutes, took 1 shot, he missed it, has 1 rebound, 1 assist though. Carter Bryant, 3 minutes, 5 points, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown. Luke Cornett, 3 minutes played, has not took a single shot, kind of just there for rotation purposes with Victor Wembanyama. Dylan Harper has 5 minutes played, 2 points, 0 for 1 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 turnover. For the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein, 7 minutes played, 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebound. Chet Holmgren, 9 minutes played, 8 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Shea has 12 minutes played, 7 points, 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from downtown, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. Lou Dort, 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown, 1 rebound. And Jeremy McCain has 0 points on 6 minutes played, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. I don't know really why he's in the starting lineup. Jay Will hasn't really done much, hasn't took a single shot, has 1 rebound. That's really all he's done in his 5 minutes on the field. Alex Caruso has been on the floor for 5 minutes, has 3 points. He knocked down 1 3. That's about it. Kendrick Williams has a 3, 100% from the field, 1 for 1 from downtown, has 1 rebound. Kason Wallace, 6 minutes played, 4 points, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from downtown, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 steal. Thunder shooting 50% from the field, 43% from downtown, 100% from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Heck yeah, man. So that was the end of the first quarter stats. We can kind of take a look at how everyone's doing at the Sports Sphere with 8.6 thousand viewers with almost 1,500 likes. All right, what we can do, we can kind of get a bit shot of some of the WNBA games. So we'll basically recap the games from Friday. We'll talk about the games from Friday. So from Friday, we had the Dream beat the Wings with a score of 86-69. The Fever beat the Valkyries 90-82, and the Storm beat the Kinetic Suns 77-59. Then on Saturday, you had the Minnesota Lynx beat the Chicago Sky 85-75. The Portland Fire beat the Toronto Temple by 19 points, 99-80. The two newest teams going at it as the Portland Fire beat the Toronto Temple, and then the Sparks beat the Aces 101-95. The two most, I think, iconic, most recognizable, most successful franchises, Sparks and Aces, went at it 101-95 in a very relatively high-scoring competitive matchup. Then Sunday, you had the Dream beat the Mercury 82-80 in a competitive thriller. The Wings, who've been phenomenal this year, they're not usually phenomenal. They beat the Liberty 91-76 in a freaking blowout. Storm beat the Mystics 97-85 on Sunday night. Then yesterday, the Portland Fire beat the Liberty 81-74, and then you had the Valkyries destroy the living crap out of the Connecticut Sun 97-70, 27-point blowout there for the Valkyries. All right, back here, ladies and gentlemen, start of the second quarter. Let's go. Let's not waste any more time. As here comes the Thunder. They have the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Here comes Isaiah Harnstein, guarded by Wembanyama. Harnstein attacks the paint. Can't get the layup over Wemby. And here comes Castle, who's going to dribble the ball down here for the San Antonio Spurs. Finds Wembanyama up ahead, and Wembanyama, he's going to get fouled by Isaiah Harnstein here with 11:31 to go. Man, Wembanyama, he has just been getting absolutely harassed. He's been getting held onto. He's been getting freaking kissed. I mean, dude, Wembanyama. No, bro, they don't give Wembanyama any space at all, man. They really, really, really don't. Dude, bro, you gotta let Wembanyama breathe at some point. You just have to. Come on now. Wembanyama's first free throws up is good. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Come on, let's tie this game back up. Let's tie this game back up, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Got Keldon Johnson on the bench. He should be back in relatively soon, maybe. Wembanyama, bang, knocks down the second free throw. 29-20 now with 11:31 to go. Here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Alex Caruso going to dribble the ball down here for the Thunder. 11:25 to go. Caruso goes all the way to the basket, and he's going to get fouled. My God, bro. Oh, these fouls, man. I mean, that was a relatively clean foul, I would say. But, come on, bro. It definitely looks like he forced that foul, though. I mean, there was definitely contact, but it's dude, you can't just force it. You know what I mean? If it happens, it happens. Just don't force the foul. You know what I mean? Just don't force the foul. Oh. And nice. Okay, well, my freaking... Oh, my God. Well, my game just went backwards in time. So now we're at the part where Wembanyama just knocked down the free throws. And now Caruso's dribbling the ball here with 8:25 to go, and then Caruso just gets fouled. All right. So we're about 30 seconds behind now, but it's okay. I don't know what happened. Don't even know what happened. Don't even know what freaking happened. Oh my God. All right, the first free throw for Caruso's up and is good. 30-29. Rajon Rondo and Alex Caruso, 2019-2020 Lakers when they won the championship. Hey, Alex Caruso, he's a champion. He's an NBA champion. It's Caruso knocks on the second free throw. 31-29. It's a 2-point game. 11:25 to go. All right, we're back. All right. I don't know what that was when we went back in time, but it's okay. We're here. Here comes Dylan Harper going to dribble the ball down for the San Antonio Spurs. Sorry for the inconvenience. Here comes Dylan Harper deep in the backcourt, guarded by Alex Caruso. Right side, Harper spin move as he gets stripped. You can't be doing those fancy dribbles, Harper. Caruso swings it. Cason Wallace finds Harnstein, floats it up over Wemby. He knocks it down 33-29. Thunder up by 4 with 11 minutes to go in the first half. Wembanyama, he has not done anything. He has not done anything. Castle, he's going to attack the paint. He gets fouled with 10:56 to go. All right, there you go. Harnstein picks up another foul. Now Castle gets sent to the line trying to make this a 2-point game. All right. Okay. Maybe here they can do something. I mean, look at this. Dylan Harper was literally trying to do some freaking fancy dance moves, and he just loses the ball. Like, you can't be doing that, bro. Like, you cannot be doing all these dance moves unless you're Curry. Harnstein picks up a second foul. Castle misses the first free throw with 10:56 to go. Oh, my God. Now we have Jay Will. He's going to check in for Isaiah Harnstein. So the Thunder are going to be rocking a little bit more of a small ball lineup. So I guess maybe Wembanyama's going to try and abuse it. We'll see. I mean, Chet Holmgren is out there still. And Castle makes a second free throw. 3-point game. All right. Here comes Alex Caruso. Going to dribble the ball here for the Thunder. 10:50 to go in the first half. 15 on the shot clock. Caruso swings it across to Jay Will. He's going to hand it off here to Jared McCain. 14 on the shot clock. And it freaking freezes. Are we serious? Bro. It froze. Bro. Okay, I think we're at commercial break. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at a commercial break with 10:15 to go. Okay. 10:15 to go. It is 30-39. Thunder up by 9 as we're at a commercial break. I don't know what happened. Like, literally, it's just like it's going all over the place. Like, it backs up, and then it literally just, I don't know. I apologize. I freaking apologize, man. Apologize. That's okay. Alright, so looking at some of the WNBA games. If you take a look at the games tomorrow. So there are no WNBA games today, I guess, because of the playoffs. I don't really know. But you take a look, we have 5 games tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock Central Time. You have the Mercury going to be taking on the Liberty. 7 o'clock, Toronto Temple in the Sky. 8 o'clock at the Lynx in the Dream. 9 o'clock at the Portland Fire hosting the Sun. And then you have the Storm going to be hosting the Mystic. And then on Thursday, you have the Aces and the Wings going head-to-head at Fever. And Valkyries going head-to-head. Those are the 2 games on Thursday. So look at the standings, ladies and gentlemen. You have the Dream. They're number 1 with a 4-1 record. Then you kind of have a tie. You have 4 teams with a 4-2 record. You have the Fever, who are number 2 in the whole entire league, 4-2. Aces at 4-2, Lynx at 4-2, Valkyries at 4-2. Then you have the Wings at 4-3. They're the 6th seed. Portland Fire 4-3. They're the 7th seed. Sky are 8. They're 3-3. They're the 8th seed. Sparks are 3-3, the 9th seed. Toronto Temple are 3-4, the 10th seed. Liberty are 3-4 as the 11th seed. Storm are 3-4 as the 12th seed. Mystics are 2-3 as the 13th seed. Mercury 2-5 as the 14th seed. Sun are 1-7 as the 15th seed. Western Conference is definitely the better conference so far. Thus far, the Western Conference is a little bit better. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, we're on commercial breaks. You guys aren't missing a thing. You guys aren't missing a thing. Alright. We're back. Alright. So there's 9:47 to go here in the first half. Wembanyama just got fouled by J. Will. It's still a 30-39 Thunder lead. J. Will picks up a second foul. Here comes Wembanyama at the free throw line. I'm going to call it. I call he's going to make both these free throws. We'll see. Wembanyama's first free throw's up, and it is good. It's good, boys. All right. So I feel like I'm just going to go to the scoreboard. Browser source. Packers and Bears. Holy crap, we're far behind. Okay. We'll do that. Then we do Spurs, Thunder. Go to images. There you go. Cool beans.